This data set is based on bar graph and it has 4 bar graphs. So many of aspirants while taking this test may think it is a difficult set just on account of so many charts, but it is not the case. Here most of the questions are straightforward and based on the comparison of just given figures rather than any calculation as such. First chart is about per capita income in rupees of a few states of India in 2013 and 14. We can see per capita income of Bangalore in 2013 was 27,512 and all these figures are in rupees. And second chart gives data about violent crimes committed in these 5 states in 2012 and 13 and 14. In 2013, total number of violent crimes committed in Bangalore was 263 and that in Chennai was 116. Next chart shows waste generated in tons. In Bangalore, the total waste generated in 2013 was 28,1200 and last chart shows peak power demand in megawatt. In 2014, peak demand in megawatt in Pune was 675. So that's all about given 4 charts. Now move to the question. In first question, it is given that an increase in per capita income always results in an increase in power peak demand. If year on year percentage increase in power per capita income is denoted by IPC and year on year percentage increase in peak demand is denoted by IPP, for how many cities was IPC minus IPP negative when calculated over the period of 2013 and 2014? So first of all, we have to compute percentage increase in population, in rather per capita income of the given cities, and then percentage increase in peak power demand, and then see for how many states this difference is negative. So have a look at chart. In Bangalore, per capita increase from 27,512 to 31,876, and in percentage term it translates into 15.86%, and then percentage increase in peak power demand in 2013 in Bangalore was 1050 megawatt and 2014 it was 1217 megawatt. So percentage increase was of around 16%. So in this year, this difference, that is of per capita percentage increase in per capita income and percentage increase in peak power demand, is negative. So Bangalore is one of the state that satisfies the given condition. Now looking at the second state, Chennai, from the graph we can easily say that percentage increase in peak power demand will definitely be more than percentage increase in per capita income, as it is obvious percentage increase in peak power demand is around 20% and that in per capita income is around 10%. So we do not need to do any calculation. So by the time we have got 2 states for which percentage increase in per capita income in 2014 over 2013 was less than percentage increase in peak power demand in 2014 over 2013. Now coming to Hyderabad, from the figure again it can be seen that percentage increase in peak power demand for Hyderabad would be around 15 plus percent, and that in per capita income would be around 11-12%. So Hyderabad also satisfies this condition. But looking at Pune, we do not need to do anything. From the graph it is obvious percentage increase in per capita is way higher than percentage increase in peak power demand. So there were three states for which IPC minus IPP was negative, therefore option D is the correct answer. In the next question, it is given that in a city each person generates the same amount of waste, and for each of the four cities percentage increase in waste generated per person in 2014 compared to that in 2013 is denoted by X. The value of X for different cities is as follows, and we have to find which state witnessed maximum percentage increase in its population in 2014 over 2013. Here waste generated by each person in a city is same. So percentage increase in waste generated in 2014 compared to 2013 will be factor of two things. First thing, percentage increase in per capita waste generated, that is percentage increase in waste generated per person, and the percentage increase in the population. So for Bangalore, percentage increase in population is of around, rather waste generated increase is around 30%, and this is obtained by increasing some figure by two factors. One is waste generated by per person, and second is increase in population. Waste generated by per person for Bangalore is 4%, and when X is increased by 4%, and after that it needs to increase by certain percent to make sure the aggregate percentage increase is of 30%. The second percentage increase would be around of 25%. So the percentage increase in the population of Bangalore was around 25%. Now if we see the waste generated for Chennai, Hyderabad and Pune, and if we compare increase in waste generated in 2014 compared to 2013 is not even anywhere near to 25%. So population increase will certainly be less than whatever percentage increase is in waste generated. Therefore we do not need to do this calculation for other states, because waste generated for them in 2014 compared to 2013 did not witness even an increase of 20%. So there is no point of calculating percentage increase in population of these cities, as it will certainly be less than the percentage increase in waste generated, as it is obtained by increasing two things. One is percentage increase in population, and another factor is percentage increase in waste generated per person. Therefore Bangalore is the correct answer, which is option A. In the next question, we have to find which city witnessed the maximum percentage increase in its population in 2014 over 2013. See, in the given diagram, there is no description of population. If we do not consider the previous question, but the data given or information given in previous question was for that question only, that cannot be extended for this question. So on the basis of given information, it is not possible to find the percentage increase in population of any of the four cities over the given period. Therefore option D is the correct answer, which is cannot be determined. In the last question, we have to find the total number of violent crimes committed in Pune and Chennai put together was what percent of the total crime committed in Hyderabad and Bangalore put together. Here, if we look at the options are very close, so only way to answer this question to calculate the given thing rather than doing estimation and all. So total crime committed in Pune and Chennai put together in the 2 year was 128 plus 127 plus 62 plus 16, and the total crime committed in Hyderabad and Bangalore put together is 127 plus 138 plus 141 plus 263, and this into 100, this is approximately 65 less than 65%, around 64.7%, which is option A. So that's all about this set.